Face validity is about the surface content of the test. In other words, does the test have face value? You might have heard this term before. If at the end of semester I asked you about obscure facts in the textbook, or not even in the textbook, that were not related at all to what we had studied in class, then would you say the test is not valid? For the most part, you probably would say it's invalid. It does not measure your learning in this unit, given that it was not related to what we were teaching. Similarly, think about your definition of intelligence or your definition of personality. Just think back to that for a moment. If you were going to construct a test of each of these, what kinds of questions would you ask? What items would you place in the intelligence test? Which items would you place in the personality test? Would you have items that are supposed to measure intelligence in the personality test? Hopefully not. So this basic kind of validity is about whether it looks right. To take an example of an item with a low face validity from a structured personality test, can you guess what personality trait the following item assesses? And the item is, I think newborn babies look very much like little monkeys. The answer is nurturance. That is, a tendency to care for others, with a true answer reflecting low nurturance and a false answer reflecting high nurturance, although few people who take the test can figure that out. Similarly, in the original MMPI developed by Hathaway and McKinley, they have questions like your bowel movements and other things that you may not want to respond to honestly about, if at all. Apart from not wanting to reply or to respond to a question like that, that MMPI item actually possesses low face validity because you're not sure what that item around bowel movements is actually measuring.